Her boot was left on the trail. Grand Canyon. October 1997. Missing person found 14 miles upstream. Not the first case like this. Another vanished the next week. From 3 different parks over years. 3 disappearances. 1 baffling pattern. Evidence that refuses explanation awaits. 3 hikers. 3 vanished. 3 national parks. 1 perplexing mystery. None of them returned. Join us as we piece it together. Emma Carter Disuse appeared late spring of 1997. Experienced hiker known for caution. Last seen near South Kaibab Trail. A quiet Tuesday morning in May. Her friend waited for her return. Day turned into night. She never came back. Report came in early next dawn. Rangers mobilized search efforts immediately. Dogs. Volunteers. 12 helicopters. Covered 18 square miles. Nothing. Not a trace of Emma. 5 days. No sight, no sound. Then came a discovery. Unexpected. Her boot. 2 canyons over. An impossible distance in rough terrain. No sign. She moved it. Ranger Tim Hall couldn't explain. Theories didn't fit evidence. Boot found away from any trail. Weather on record raised questions. Several clear days. No storm. But muddy boot suggested otherwise. Tim was left without answers. Search continued for 2 more weeks. Hopes faded as days passed. Case was left open, but cold, with park under tight scrutiny. Grand Canyon kept it secret. But this wasn't an isolated incident. Her boots were found. Laces tied. Grand Canyon, May 1982. Her last signal was 6 miles away. It wasn't the only case. By morning, others vanished too. 3 parks. A shared mystery. 3 disappearances. Multiple connections. But why did they vanish? 3 hikers. 3 parks. None of them came back. First, Paul's hiking plan. Sequoia, June 2003. Paul Bauer led the group. Terrain mapping was his forte. Saturday morning, nothing unusual. Twi. But not this time. His friends last saw him there. Paul never returned. Authorities alerted. Search commenced. 3 helicopters and dozens of volunteers. 6 search dogs, full energy, clear throat. Nothing seemed out of place. Ranger Steve Morton led them. Yet one detail baffled them. An untouched campsite, but no sign. His gear neatly placed. Unmoved. His journal lay unopened. Search ended without answers. The question lingered. What went wrong? Case remains open today. But this wasn't an isolated incident. Footprints stopped at the river's edge. Zion National Park. Summer 1995. The ranger found maps left behind. Fire still warm. No signs of struggle. Yet he wasn't the only one missing. Grand Canyon. December 2007. Emily Thatcher, experienced hiker, vanished one morning. Last seen near the South Kaibab trailhead. Her scarf was found, tangled in branches. Search teams combed the canyon, but found no further clues. Helicopters swept vast sections at night. Files shared similarities with earlier case. 2 maps, same starting point. The boots seemed familiar. Ranger noted similar disappearances. The area recorded multiple disappearances. Between 1985 and 2007, 11 cases reported, same 40-mile stretch. Repeatedly unexplained. Emily's case went cold. Information went unanalyzed for years. Researcher noticed an unbroken pattern. Mapped points formed a disturbing link, a pattern begging explanation. Clear throat. What connected them remained unsolved. Could this be chance? Or something else? The coffee was still hot. Grand Canyon. February 1998. A father-daughter duo set camp, but only she returned home. Her story resembled another. Smoky Mountains. June 1993. The compass spun wildly. Technology failed them that day. Roger Combs, a survivalist, went missing. Heaps of search parties mobilized. But visibility hindered progress. A single flare was to found. It hinted at distress. The family photo lay discarded. Confusion muddied every trail. The investigator had seen this before. It was the fourth case that month. Witnesses recalled his unique medallion. Rumors spiraled like whirlpools. No signs. No conclusions. Another inquiry drew a blank. Boots full of ice. No footprints led away. Grand Canyon. January 1995. Charles vanished without a trace. Like others. This time, something was different, and it wouldn't be the last disappearance. Charles Lane, avid hiker, loved the canyon's edge. He kept notes. Precise. Detailed. January 15th. Camp set up. Never used. Clear throat. His water bottle was found, untouched. Rangers began their search. First light. Over 100 volunteers. No leads. His planned route was familiar to many. Equipment, in perfect condition, lay scattered, but no trace of Charles himself. The temperature dropped further. Search froze. It was as though he never was. The ranger recalled another case. Similar. Eerie parallels began to emerge. Between 1978 and 2019, 16 losses. Patterns surfaced. A crescent of absences. Why here? Why always this stretch? Again, the search yielded nothing substantial. The case went cold. A nagging feeling persisted. Then the researcher found something overlooked. A discovery that linked lost lives. The camera was found buried. Grand Canyon. June 1979. It seemed prepped for climbing. But the climber was gone. No tracks lead away. Instruments were scattered, but the climbing rope was intact, and this wasn't the last time here. Ranger reports said they stopped detailing incidents. Years later, a teenager vanished nearby in daylight. The family refused to believe he slipped. They knew he was experienced in these parts. A journalist found placement errors. Maps from that time showed anomalies. Grand Canyon, 1987. The mood, tense speculation. Thermos left behind, lid still on. A backpack untouched, roped for safety. A tripod set, but absent of any camera. Boot prints overlapped, lost about 50 feet away. Rangers were consulted, but files were elusive. All signs pointed toward uncharted zones there. Reports never reached federal oversight. Disappeared locations began to repeat in records. Compasses misled searchers consistently. Most vexing, weather patterns foretold vanishings. Researchers noted all three had uncanny lines coinciding. Elevation data unearthed their last glimpses. The Forest Service, silent, and the winds confirmed what the rocks concealed. They all vanished near dusk. Terrain seemed to desire trespassers. Land records showed startling footnotes. A question echoed from canyon to canyon. Report by report. Resisted release. Lines drawn. Only bodies remained cast away. Last trails burned, but lives lingered unclaimed. And under Arizona's view, endless dark clefts. The trails are still open. The campsite was empty, chair still folded. Grand Canyon. August 2005. They went missing before breakfast. Park rangers never found their fire pit. There was no sign of struggle. 2 more hikers vanished that week. The case fit a disturbing pattern. Lisa was 11. Loved hiking. She visited with her family. No gear was out of place. It was as if they'd vanished. Neighbors heard nothing. Silence. Search teams tread the canyon. Dogs lost scent at the trail. Witnesses saw no one else enter. Park records show frequent haze. August rains hit each disappearance. Rangers noted unusual shifts. Days with no stable readings. Pressure varied with elevation. The radios fell statically silent. Patterns too appeared in all clusters. Each incident within 2 miles. One near escape failed to clarify. The Forest Service remains silent. The same overlook claimed others. Warm wind covered the tracks. Mapping anomalies guide the curious. Trails await the next step. Patterns are hauntingly clear. Some stories don't return. Beneath Grand Canyon's vastness, whispers remain. The past isn't truly past. Some of the families are, still looking. If you've ever been in those woods alone, you already know.